And welcome back to 13 News Weekend. We are talking Klout scores and Twitter scores that Naoma's about to give us. I didn't do all that bad, but Julie, you don't want to go into what your score might be?
It's just as well that Naoma doesn't know my professional Twitter handle. I need to sort of catch up. But here's the thing, just when you're adults, you think you're done with grades, people judging you.
That's right.
No.
And I got a Cheshire cat grin because my grade might be better than Julie's on Twitter.
Stop it.
Good morning, Naoma.
Good morning, John.
This is very interesting. Have at it.
Okay, so Klout score is kind of how you're measuring how influential you are on social media platforms. And it will connect your Facebook, your Twitter, your Google+, your YouTube account, pretty much all of them. And I have a 55. I could do better, but I don't really, personally, I don't weigh too much on it, but it's kind of fun to see how you compare to other social media profiles. This is 13 News. They have a 65.
And this is out of 100?
Yes. So
and how long has this Klout been around?
It's been around for a while now, and a lot of social media people are really using it a lot to kind of use as a competitiveness as far as, oh, I have a Klout score of a 60, or you kind of see how it works. But a good benefit of being on Klout is you do get a lot of Klout perks, which means a lot of businesses are using to see how influential you are. And so, like, for instance, my business cards I've gotten for free a few times because I have a certain Klout score, which means you have a certain influence online. So there's a lot of benefits to using social media tools the right way. So it kind of goes into the power of your followers as far as, okay, a lot of people follow you that are very powerful on social media, what you're talking about on social media, and how often you're using these tools.
Well, how do you raise your Klout score?
By using it more. By being, not just talking about you, but also having conversations and how you're using all the social media platforms.
Would it help on Twitter to say, try and get more influential followers?
Yes. Yes.
See how quick I figured that out.
And that's, let me ask you this, because I always wonder about, is it quality posts or quantity posts?
It's not necessarily quantity. I think it's quality. It's about, if you're going to post everything about yourself versus maybe having conversations with a lot of different people, then that's going to mean more than just posting out a bunch of links of what you're doing.
So you just have to be interesting and engaging. It sounds like that's key.
So Twitter Grader is a way to kind of see how you're doing on Twitter, and it's going to take your following, how many people you're following versus how many people are following you, and the power of the people that are following you. It's going to also say how often you're tweeting and your engagement with the people that you're following. And so 13 News, I checked them, and they have 100 on Twitter.
Wow.
Out of 100?
Yes. And Joe, you have a 75.
I was so impressed, a 75. What, a C? And what do you have?
I have 100.
Oh, well, see, it figures.
And so that means that y'all are engaged, like talking back and forth, and that you have influential followers.
Now I use these more for fun to kind of see how you can compare and how maybe you can do better. But for me, if I'm out and about and people say, oh, I'm following you on Twitter, I see you on YouTube, for me that means I'm doing a good job.
All right, very good. We're out of time. We could go more. Very interesting, Naoma. Love this discussion. The fact that I have a higher score than Julie, for once. I'm convinced her SAT score was skyrocketing, but we don't need to go down that track. We'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Stick with us.